Have you ever felt like the pain you're going through will never end? That overwhelming sense of despair, whether it's emotional, physical, or mental, can make you feel stuck in a cycle that seems impossible to escape. In those moments, it feels like the weight of the world is pressing down on you, and no matter what you do, relief feels distant, maybe even impossible. But here's the truth: pain is temporary. Yes, right now, it may seem all-consuming, but just like the darkest nights eventually give way to dawn, your pain will pass. You will heal. Think about it. Every tough situation you've faced, every heartbreak, disappointment, or challenge, you made it through. It wasn't easy, and the scars may still be there, but you survived. And each time, you came out a little stronger, a little wiser. In this video, we're going to talk about why pain is not permanent and how you can navigate through it. Whether you're in the middle of that storm or looking for ways to heal, this message is for you. Because no matter how tough it feels now, you are on the path to healing. Let's explore how. One of the most challenging aspects of pain is how consuming it can feel. When we're in the middle of it, it's hard to imagine life beyond the hurt. But what we often forget is that pain, no matter how intense or overwhelming, is temporary. It's a moment in time, not a permanent state. Just like everything in life, it follows a natural ebb and flow. Understanding this is the first step to navigating through tough times. Pain, whether emotional or physical, can create the illusion of permanence. Our brains are wired to focus on the negative experiences because, from an evolutionary standpoint, this helped our ancestors survive. It's why moments of sadness or heartbreak feel so intense, while positive emotions often seem fleeting. But the reality is, those emotions are passing. They are temporary states, not permanent fixtures. Think of pain as a storm. When you're caught in it, it's hard to see beyond the rain, the wind, and the chaos. But storms don't last forever. Eventually, the sky clears and the sun comes out again. The same is true for pain. It comes into your life, shakes things up, but it doesn't stay forever. Knowing that pain is temporary doesn't mean minimizing what you're going through. Your pain is real and it matters, but it's also important to remember that this moment isn't the end. It's just one chapter in your story. The more you understand that, the more hope you can find in knowing that better days are ahead. Pain may feel overwhelming in the present, but time, healing, and growth will move you forward. By accepting the temporary nature of pain, you empower yourself to focus on what comes next: healing, growth, and renewal. This perspective shift can be incredibly powerful in helping you navigate difficult times. One of the most incredible things about being human is our capacity to heal. Whether it's a physical injury or an emotional wound, the body and mind are designed to recover. But healing isn't always immediate or linear. It takes time, patience, and sometimes help. Yet, understanding that healing is part of our nature can give us the strength to keep going, even when the pain feels unbearable. When it comes to physical pain, our bodies are equipped with a remarkable ability to repair themselves. Think of the last time you had a cut or a bruise. Initially, it might have hurt, but over time, your body got to work. Slowly, the wound closed up and the pain faded. While deeper injuries might take longer, the principle remains the same. Your body knows how to heal itself. The same applies to emotional pain. Heartbreak, loss, disappointment. These things cut deep, and unlike physical wounds, emotional scars aren't always visible. But the mind, much like the body, has its own way of processing and healing. It may take time, and it may require self-reflection, support from others, or even professional help. But the mind is resilient. Just as with physical wounds, emotional pain will lessen with time if we allow ourselves the space to heal. It's also important to remember that healing doesn't always mean forgetting or going back to who you were before the pain. Sometimes healing means growing beyond the pain and becoming stronger because of it. You might carry the lessons from your struggles with you, but they won't weigh you down like they did before. Believing in your ability to heal, both physically and emotionally, is essential. It reminds you that no matter what pain you're experiencing now, there is a future where that pain no longer defines you. You are always capable of healing, and in time, you will. One of the biggest challenges people face when they're in pain is the expectation that healing should be quick and easy. We often want the hurt to disappear immediately, but the truth is, healing is a process that takes time and effort. It's not something that happens overnight, and that's okay. The key is learning to embrace the journey, understanding that each step forward is progress, even if it feels small. Healing, whether from emotional or physical pain, is rarely linear. There will be good days when you feel like you've made significant progress, and there will be days where the pain resurfaces and feels just as intense as it did at the beginning. This is normal. The road to healing is filled with ups and downs, but every small victory is a sign that you're moving in the right direction. It's important to be kind to yourself during this time and to avoid rushing the process. One thing to remember is that healing doesn't mean you have to do it alone. In fact, surrounding yourself with supportive people, whether friends, family, or professionals, can make a huge difference. Opening up about your pain can be incredibly therapeutic, and others can offer perspectives and encouragement that you may not see in the moment. Sometimes, the effort required to heal may involve seeking help from a therapist, counselor, or even practicing mindfulness or meditation to process emotions. For physical pain, it might mean following through with rehabilitation or physical therapy. In all cases, effort is necessary, but the result is worth it. Ultimately, healing is about progress, not perfection. It's a gradual process that builds strength and resilience. By embracing the journey and understanding that healing takes time, you give yourself the grace to move through your pain, knowing that brighter days are ahead. You don't have to rush, just keep going. Pain, as difficult and overwhelming as it can be, often holds the key to growth and transformation. While no one actively seeks out pain, adversity has a way of teaching us powerful lessons and shaping us into stronger, more resilient individuals. When we look back on the moments that hurt the most, we often find that those experiences pushed us toward personal growth, self-awareness, and a deeper understanding of life. Finding meaning in pain doesn't erase the suffering, but it helps us to see it as a stepping stone rather than an insurmountable wall. Pain forces us to pause and reflect. When life is easy, we rarely stop to consider our direction, our values, or our priorities. But when hardship strikes, we're often compelled to evaluate what truly matters. It's in these moments that we learn more about ourselves, our strength, our capacity for endurance, and what we are capable of overcoming. Pain has a way of revealing hidden reserves of resilience we didn't know we had. Moreover, pain often opens the door to empathy and connection. When we experience hardship, we become more compassionate toward others who are struggling. We recognize that we are all vulnerable in some way, and that shared experience of pain can create deeper bonds with those around us. What once felt isolating can, in time, lead to greater connections with others who understand what it means to struggle and heal. Finding meaning in pain also allows us to transform our suffering into something constructive. Whether it's pursuing a new passion, re-evaluating relationships, or changing life's direction, pain can serve as a catalyst for meaningful change. When we stop viewing pain as purely negative and start seeing it as an opportunity for growth, we take back control. It shifts the narrative from being a victim of circumstances to an empowered individual ready to evolve beyond the pain. In the end, the pain you've endured becomes part of your story, a story not of defeat, but of growth, survival, and transformation. Pain, though difficult, has a unique ability to build resilience. Every time we go through adversity and come out the other side, we strengthen our capacity to handle future challenges. It's like a muscle. The more we work through pain, the more resilient we become. This resilience not only helps us to cope with future difficulties, but also equips us with the confidence to face them head-on, knowing we've survived hard times before. Resilience is not about avoiding pain or pretending it doesn't hurt. It's about learning to endure, adapt, and grow despite the challenges. When life throws obstacles our way, we can choose to let them break us, or we can choose to use them as stepping stones to become stronger. The more we lean into that choice, the more prepared we are for whatever comes next. Every painful experience teaches us valuable coping mechanisms. It might be learning to set boundaries in relationships after experiencing heartbreak, or understanding how to manage stress after navigating through a tough period at work. These lessons stay with us, becoming tools we can rely on the next time life becomes overwhelming. One of the key aspects of resilience is self-trust. After surviving past struggles, you start to trust your ability to weather storms. You learn that no matter how hard things get, you've built the mental and emotional strength to get through it. This trust in yourself can be a powerful motivator during future hardships, because you know from experience that you can make it through. Furthermore, resilience allows us to maintain hope. When we face pain and bounce back, we realize that tough times are temporary and that healing is inevitable. This awareness helps us remain hopeful, even in the darkest of moments. In the long run, resilience transforms how we see pain. Instead of fearing or avoiding challenges, we begin to see them as opportunities to grow, evolve, and emerge stronger. Each painful experience is not just something to survive, it's something that prepares us for the future, helping us to face life with courage and confidence. One of the most important, yet often overlooked elements of healing from pain is self-compassion. In the midst of suffering, it's easy to be hard on ourselves, to feel weak or frustrated by the pain we're experiencing. We may criticize ourselves for not moving on faster, for still feeling hurt, or for struggling when we think we should be stronger. But the truth is, healing requires patience, and treating yourself with kindness is an essential part of the process. Self-compassion means offering yourself the same understanding and support you would offer a close friend who is going through a tough time. When a loved one is in pain, we instinctively provide comfort, encouragement, and reassurance. We remind them that it's okay to hurt, that their feelings are valid, and that healing takes time. Yet, when we are the ones suffering, we often neglect to give ourselves that same level of care. Being compassionate toward yourself means accepting that pain is a natural part of life and that there is no right timeline for healing. It's okay if you're still hurting longer than you expected. It's okay if you have days where the pain feels fresh again. Self-compassion allows you to honor your feelings without judgment, creating a safe space for healing to happen at its own pace. Another aspect of self-compassion is taking care of your emotional and physical needs during difficult times. This could mean giving yourself permission to rest, to take a break from certain responsibilities, or to seek help when needed. It's about understanding that you are worthy of care, even when you feel vulnerable. When you approach pain with self-compassion, you release the pressure to fix everything immediately. Instead, you allow yourself to heal gently, at your own pace, with patience and understanding. This self-kindness becomes a powerful tool in your healing journey, helping to reduce the burden of pain while promoting inner strength and resilience. Ultimately, self-compassion makes the path to healing smoother and more sustainable. Your mindset plays a crucial role in how you experience and process pain. The way you think about your pain can significantly influence your healing journey. Adopting a positive mindset doesn't mean ignoring the reality of your suffering. Instead, it means choosing to focus on growth and potential rather than being overwhelmed by despair. This shift in perspective can empower you to navigate through pain more effectively. One powerful approach is to reframe your thoughts about pain. Instead of viewing it as an insurmountable obstacle, try to see it as a temporary challenge that can teach you valuable lessons. Ask yourself questions like, what can I learn from this experience? Or, how can I use this pain to grow stronger? By finding meaning in your struggles, you not only validate your feelings, but also open the door to healing and growth. Another important aspect of mindset is practicing gratitude. In the midst of pain, it can be difficult to recognize the positives in life. However, taking a moment each day to reflect on what you are grateful for can help shift your focus away from the hurt. This doesn't mean dismissing your pain. Rather, it allows you to acknowledge the good amidst the struggle. Gratitude can act as a light that guides you through dark times, reminding you that there is still hope and beauty in the world. Mindfulness is also a valuable tool for managing pain and fostering a positive mindset. By being present in the moment, you can better understand your feelings without becoming overwhelmed by them. Mindfulness practices, such as meditation or deep breathing exercises, can help you detach from negative thoughts and cultivate a sense of peace. This can create space for healing and resilience to grow. Lastly, surrounding yourself with positive influences, whether through uplifting media, supportive friends, or inspiring stories, can reinforce a mindset of hope and strength. When you expose yourself to positivity, you begin to internalize those messages and build a more optimistic outlook on your own pain and healing. Ultimately, the power of mindset is transformative. By choosing to embrace a perspective that sees pain as a temporary state and an opportunity for growth, you empower yourself to heal. The journey may still be challenging, but with the right mindset, you can navigate it with strength and resilience, knowing that pain is just one part of your story. While the journey of healing is deeply personal, it doesn't have to be walked alone. One of the most valuable assets in overcoming pain is having a strong support system. Connecting with others during tough times can provide comfort, validation, and encouragement, reminding you that you are not alone in your struggles. Whether it's friends, family, or support groups, leaning on others can significantly enhance your healing process. First and foremost, sharing your experiences with trusted individuals allows you to express your feelings and thoughts openly. When you talk about your pain, you create a safe space for processing those emotions. This can help reduce feelings of isolation and loneliness, which often accompany pain. By vocalizing what you're going through, you not only lighten your emotional load, but also foster deeper connections with others who may have faced similar challenges. Moreover, friends and family can offer practical support. Whether it's helping with daily tasks, providing a listening ear, or simply spending time with you, their presence can be incredibly uplifting. When you're in pain, even small gestures, like a comforting meal, a warm hug, or just sitting in silence together, can make a significant difference. Knowing that someone cares can instill a sense of hope and remind you that healing is possible. Support groups, whether in person or online, can also play a crucial role in your healing journey. These communities bring together individuals who are experiencing similar struggles, providing a platform for shared experiences and mutual understanding. Hearing others' stories can provide perspective, inspiration, and the reassurance that you are not alone in your journey. The sense of belonging that comes from these groups can be incredibly healing. It's important to remember that not everyone in your life will know how to support you perfectly, and that's okay. Open communication about what you need can help those around you offer the right kind of support. Whether you need someone to listen, advice, or just a distraction, letting your loved ones know how they can help can strengthen your relationships and make you feel more supported. Ultimately, building and leaning on a support system is a vital part of the healing process. It's a reminder that we are inherently social beings, and we thrive when we connect with others. Allowing yourself to be vulnerable and seek help can pave the way for growth, healing, and renewal, turning your pain into a shared experience that fosters resilience and connection. When faced with pain, it's essential to develop healthy coping strategies that not only help you manage your discomfort, but also promote healing and well-being. Coping strategies are the tools and techniques we use to deal with stress, anxiety, and emotional turmoil. By choosing constructive methods, you empower yourself to navigate through pain without resorting to harmful habits that can hinder your recovery. One effective coping strategy is engaging in physical activity. Exercise is a powerful tool for managing both physical and emotional pain. It releases endorphins, which are natural mood lifters, helping to alleviate feelings of sadness and anxiety. Whether it's a brisk walk, a yoga session, or any form of movement that you enjoy, incorporating physical activity into your routine can provide both relief and a sense of accomplishment. It also allows you to reconnect with your body in a positive way, fostering a sense of empowerment over your physical state. Another crucial coping strategy is the practice of mindfulness and meditation. These techniques encourage you to stay present and focus on your breath, helping to quiet the mind and create space for healing. Mindfulness allows you to observe your pain without judgment, reducing the intensity of negative thoughts and emotions. Regular meditation can help cultivate a sense of peace and acceptance, making it easier to navigate through challenging times. Creative expression can also be a powerful coping mechanism. Activities like journaling, painting, or playing music provide an outlet for emotions that might be difficult to articulate. When you engage in creative activities, you allow yourself to explore and process your feelings in a constructive way, helping to alleviate some of the emotional burdens associated with pain. Additionally, establishing a routine can provide a sense of stability and normalcy in the midst of chaos. Setting daily goals, no matter how small, can help restore a sense of control and purpose. It could be as simple as making your bed, preparing a healthy meal, or reaching out to a friend. These small accomplishments can build momentum and motivate you to continue moving forward. It's equally important to avoid unhealthy coping mechanisms that can exacerbate pain in the long run, such as substance abuse, isolation, or excessive negative self-talk. Recognizing when you're slipping into these behaviors is crucial, and having healthy alternatives ready can help you redirect your energy when you feel overwhelmed. Ultimately, creating healthy coping strategies allows you to take an active role in your healing journey. By consciously choosing constructive methods to manage pain, you not only foster resilience, but also promote a sense of agency over your experiences. This proactive approach can help you build a toolkit for navigating pain that supports your long-term well-being and recovery. As you navigate through pain, it can be overwhelming to think about the long road to recovery ahead. This is where the importance of setting realistic, achievable goals comes into play. Goals give us direction and purpose, allowing us to break down the healing process into manageable steps. Rather than focusing on the enormity of the journey, Setting small, attainable goals helps you build momentum and fosters a sense of accomplishment along the way. Start by identifying what you want to achieve in your healing journey. These goals can be related to emotional, physical, or mental well-being. For example, if you're recovering from a physical injury, a realistic goal might be to engage in light stretching for 5 minutes each day. If you're dealing with emotional pain, a goal could be to journal your feelings a few times a week. The key is to ensure that your goals are specific, measurable, and realistic based on your current circumstances. Once you've established your goals, break them down into smaller, actionable steps. This approach makes the process feel less daunting and allows you to celebrate incremental progress. For instance, if your overall goal is to feel more emotionally stable, you might break it down into smaller steps like practicing gratitude daily, attending a support group once a week, or scheduling a therapy session. Each step forward, no matter how small, contributes to your overall healing and reinforces your commitment to recovery. Tracking your progress can also be incredibly motivating. Consider keeping a journal or using an app to monitor your achievements. Recording your successes, no matter how minor, helps you visualize your journey and recognize the effort you're putting into healing. It's also a reminder that you're moving in the right direction, which can boost your confidence and reinforce your resilience. Another essential aspect of setting goals is flexibility. Understand that healing is not always a straight line. There will be ups and downs along the way. If you find that a particular goal feels overwhelming or unrealistic, it's perfectly okay to adjust it. Being flexible allows you to adapt to your needs and circumstances, which is an important part of the healing process. Lastly, don't forget to celebrate your achievements, both big and small. Acknowledging your progress reinforces positive behavior and encourages you to continue pushing forward. Whether it's treating yourself to a favorite activity or simply taking a moment to appreciate how far you've come, celebrating milestones helps maintain motivation and hope. By setting realistic goals and taking small steps, you create a pathway to healing that feels achievable and rewarding. This method not only empowers you, but also instills a sense of control over your journey, reminding you that each step, no matter how small, brings you closer to a healthier, happier future. In conclusion, the journey through pain is undoubtedly challenging, but it is also a profound opportunity for growth and transformation. By understanding that pain is temporary and that healing is a natural process, you can navigate through difficult times with resilience and hope. Embracing self-compassion, seeking support from others, and developing healthy coping strategies are essential steps in fostering your healing journey. Remember, building a positive mindset and setting realistic goals empowers you to take control of your recovery. Each small step you take not only brings you closer to healing, but also strengthens your ability to face future challenges. As you move forward, keep in mind that pain, while difficult, can lead to deeper self-awareness and connection with others. Allow your experiences to shape you into a more resilient and compassionate individual. So, when the moments of pain feel overwhelming, remember that you are not alone. Healing is possible, and you have the strength within you to emerge from this experience stronger than before. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.